When it came to 1980s luxury, there was nothing better than Mercedes. If you were a Hollywood power player, or a Wall Street wolf, or a flashy entrepreneur, you let the world know you made it in your 560 SL. The car pictured here is my personal vehicle, a second to last year 1988 R107, restored with a European conversion which includes the short bumpers and the European style headlights. Federal regulations prevented these features in America because 5-mile-per-hour bumpers and sealed beam lights were mandated. The only tell on the vehicle, which gives away this is an American delivery car, is the third brake light on the trunk lid. The R107 Mercedes Roadster was in production from 1972 to 1989, the second longest running production vehicle in Mercedes history. The original W163 G-Wagen, not a car but an SUV, holds the title from 1979 to 2018. This may come as a surprise to some of you, but when I sit in my Mercedes 560 SL, I fit comfortably in this car with sufficient legroom. Having sufficient legroom makes this for a joyful and a wonderful experience. That in part comes because the original owner didn't order the only option available on this car in 1988, the rear jump seats. This car was designed for 2 people, and the only thing that deserves to be back there is a happy puppy. The silhouette on this vehicle is unmistakable Mercedes. It was called Panzerwagen from the factory because it was boxy and built like a tank. When you shut the door, you understand the build quality reputation of every Mercedes built prior to 1989. The R107 is a departure from typical sports car, but more of a dedicated cruiser for the boulevard. This car was never a track weapon competing for lap times. It was meant for pure luxury. This car is defined by its fine attention to detail. The MBTEX door cards and dashboard were manufactured to last long if looked after, and the blue leather seats in the car are durable and strong after 32 years. The burl walnut veneer in the center console was made from real wood, a feature not quite seen today. The Becker audio unit plays cassettes and still sounds amazing, albeit dated. Drive past 50 miles per hour, which this car can easily do, but the music at this point becomes inaudible. Whenever I take this car out, this is not the car that I take whenever I'm in a rush. I take this car out on a date night, I take this car out when I just want to go slow. I'm never in a rush to get anywhere important whenever I take this car out for a drive. Usually that's a Saturday morning or a Sunday afternoon. The original SL featured gull-wing doors and competed in endurance racing. This SL was meant for luxury. The buyer looking to buy this car was either looking for the best beach car in Malibu or South Beach, and he lived in New York City and was probably looking to valet up front at the steakhouse. Despite the departure from its racing heritage, it did have good for the 80s power. The car is underpowered by today's standards with its adequate 227 horsepower, but with its 5.6-liter V8 power plant, it goes and it feels like old-school American muscle. The 5.6-liter V8 was built only for the United States, whereas the rest of the world got inline 6s and smaller V8s. The gray market 500 SL, which looks similar to mine, did make more power than the 560 SL only because that vehicle didn't have federalized catalytic restrictions. The 560 SL, with its massive V8 shoehorned into a small body, has a lot of character. And to me, there's nothing better than a small car with a big engine. Thank you for watching.